professional volunteering is basically skilled volunteering. So what we do, we created a scheme which we offer to, particularly to our arts students and humanities students, and there is a reason why I haven't get into it. And we try to get those students to use those skills, the things they learned within their course, to support community organizations, charities, NGOs, community groups. So it's basically what we do is we source briefs from organizations, particularly local places in Bristol or in the region. And then once we establish a partnership with the organization, we promote the opportunities projects to the students. So those activities are at the moment exclusively extracurricular, but the students are so clever that they can use the work they do with the organizations towards an assessment, as a part of an assessment, not only in terms of number of hours they work with the organization, but also in terms of cost. So things are put in here in the presentation, like this one, since actually students have made. So just to clarify a little bit, why we chose to work specifically with the arts and humanities students? Well, basically because they have less positive crowd counts compared to sort of our institution, and also they sort of lack certain, well, at least the opportunities that the students from other courses have to use the skills within their courses. Another thing we found, particularly talking to students, is that they lack the confidence sometimes. So when among students or humanities students like a graduate, it's not really sort of a straightforward for them to entertain goals into work straight away or freelance work. So they start maybe working for free for companies. So instead of doing that, we try to support them. So well, we work with the organization, as I mentioned, and then we liaise with we sort of promote the opportunities to the students through a number of channels. I'm not going to mention all of them, but what we use is a Padlet of work opportunities, which is shared with students. With our students, can be emailed to them, can be put into Blackboard, so with academics to say, look, we've got these opportunities if your students are interested. And this is just a screenshot of what you can see. So the early opportunities are explained. There is a deadline. There is a link to the charity or the organization, so students can check. And also, they are organized by area. So it can be graphic design, can be fashion. These are some of the examples, like filming a charity event or creative graphics for social media, something we always receive as a request in terms of support, but also writing blogs, writing materials, so preparing brochures or leaflets, all sorts of different things. As well as, for example, this one was a lovely one, creating a mural or a piece of art, like, to stay permanently at the center or, yeah. And then we also have examples like video making, very sort of usually lots of people ask for sort of for video or for material they can use in terms of communication. This is another example. So this is a charity called 1625 Dependent People. They work with young people and mental health. This is a work which an illustration students realize, so it's material to use with their service users specifically. This one was a very nice one. So these are sketches, obviously, as you can see. But illustration students, local illustration students made for Avon Wildlife Trust, which is a conservation organization, and they're selling T-shirts, and so they wanted to create a new design, and she worked on this one, which was brilliant. And this is the final outcome. And these particular students used this work as a part of an assessment. This is just a page of design, which a group, a multidisciplinary team of students, particularly photography and English students, realized with a community group based in a church in one of the neighborhoods in Bristol. And they worked with a large group of elderly people. And this was a storytelling research project. So basically, they interviewed the people, they interviewed the senior citizen, and then they sort of looked into the archives, the Bristol archives, to find out the story, the history behind those stories. It sort of is the idea behind is to sort of was memories alive, because those people are in the 80s and 90s, so they're gone, all those memories will be lost. And so they created this, and it was a lovely project. This is another example. So this is a community soap opera organized, realized by an organization which is called the Learning. And this is just 2 pages of 15 programs. Again, these are photography students who supported a twinning project, and these are some of the organizations we work with. So there is also, we sort of, for our history students, resource opportunities from large organizations such as Royal British Legion, so it's a big one, a national one, all the way through like Bristol Society, History Society, which is very niche. And so we try to sort of, get a sense of getting as many partners as possible, but at the same time working with the same partners, sort of establishing relationship with them, particularly with the previous ones, so this one, crazy. So basically, yeah, this is what we do. And the good thing is that at the moment, as I said, those are extracurricular activities. Now we're going to move into the curriculum for trial this new academic year. With a few courses, because basically we created a few case studies, and the academics were quite interesting in the work we realized, and so they sort of they are supporting this idea. And then from 2025-26, so the following academic year, for our students in our courses, we will create a professional practice module, and at that point, community learning will be embedded in specifically the curriculum. The process of moving from extracurricular to intercurricular just for a trial, establishing something a bit more. Thank you very much.